Welcome back to Boring Reviews. Jodi here.
Nick here.
I know I always do that. I don't know why.
What? I just had a stretch.
That's more like whenever I start, I always do that, and I lift up my feet, like so I could put them. I don't know. I lift them up against like the desk kind of part, but I can't like keep them there because I have my socks and the chair slides.
I know no one cares about this, but it's interesting how we have different mannerisms or movements that we do.
Yeah, that's my nervous. Like I don't.
In class, I don't do this all the time, but I got it probably from a movie. I don't know. Everything I get from movies. But we were talking about vocab words, and one of our words was cruising. And so I was like a boat, doing this. And for some reason, my students were absolutely amazed. How do you do that? I'm like, what do you mean, how do I do that? You just do that. But that was my boat. And they were amazed. So each time we would do cruising, I would do that one time. And then, how do you do that? I'm like, what do you mean? It's not that impressive. But it's just weird, we do the things that we do.
No, I get it. I'm a sound person. I'm always like, oh. And I learned that
You're
I do.
A sound person?
Like, I make sounds like that. And apparently, like, one of the teachers was like, I like that. Today's an old day. Because I was like, ugh, this morning's been old. Oh. I don't know. But I just do sounds and whatever. But that's how my thinking goes. Anywho.
We are checking out what today?
Yeah, seriously, beyond that all started with me. I'm not comfortable like doing things like this all the time, and I appreciate the people who are very sweet and kind and understand that. When some people are like, oh, she touches her hair so much, people are like, well, that's her comfort thing, and it is. I do it all day long when I teach. It's like I don't want to be in front of people, so it's my comfort, but I try not to do it as I know it bothers people. But we are reacting to quite interesting or
QI. Oh, key.
I know you're going to say it. And it's Sandi walks off set. Ooh. Now, does she walk off set because she's angry? Because she's cracking up? Because she peed her pants? Because it's all set up? Because she's grabbing a prop?
Because someone told her she's wearing a Star Trek shirt?
Blech.
It's a Star Trek QI shirt. This is my guess. I haven't seen this, but this is my guess. I think that she is pretending to be angry, and so she walks off to kind of sell it.
Oh, I'm excited. Let's do it.
So we're going to go ahead and check this out. We're going to see why Sandi's so emotional. If you like our reaction, please don't forget to
like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next upload videos.
Now, I use my iPhone to record these videos, and for some reason, they all have like a little magnet thing with like a magnifying glass. It looks kind of like the QI symbol, but theirs is like more diagonal, right. So it makes me think of QI when we're recording.
It's a little magnet circle in the back of the case.
I haven't seen those so much besides like the last few years, though. Now they're on everyone's iPhone case.
Yeah, it's true.
They're convenient if I had that thing to put on. Here we go.
What's so dangerous about flying through an asteroid field?
Impact with an asteroid? No, there isn't a danger.
There isn't a danger. It's no more dangerous than flying through normal space. So we have to blame science fiction here.
What?
Yes.
What? Why?
Well, because they're always portrayed as being unbelievably dense and treacherous, full of spinning rocks and debris.
Yes.
The truth is, the average distance between asteroids is about 600,000 miles.
Oh, my God.
Most of the objects, when you do come across one, about the size of a tennis ball.
I don't think that's right.
That can't be real because Star Wars would not lie to me. Oh, that was what you were
That's what she's saying.
Star Wars would not lie to me.
Yeah.
Now, it does make sense because when you see, and this is going to be a horrible reason, when you see like a whole diagram of space or a picture of space and you see like the little asteroid belt colored in there, like if space is so vast, it makes sense. But then you're assuming that it's like each one of that paint is how much is actually out there. There could be a million.
Now,
but the size of a tennis ball?
That's crazy. I do have to clarify, when Nick said the whole space, he does realize that one single picture is not the entirety of space.
That
He's
portion of space.
More on,
Space can be singular. It could be vast. It could be the entire thing. Space is not a very specific word.
It's true. But when we're talking about the universe and... Anyway, we do recognize that it is, my gosh, we have no idea how big it is and how many different galaxies are out there and how many different planets are out there that we'll never get to know.
There's only 3 galaxies. I'm kidding. All right. Infinite, as I like to say. Here we go.
I know you guys are all... That's right. And again, I know you guys guys are all sitting there with your science and stuff like that, but no.
Okay. 12 spacecraft have so far travelled through our solar system's asteroid belt. None of them has ever come even close to
But that's
colliding.
your issue right there, Sandi.
What?
Talks about
12,000.
our solar system. I'm talking about the other solar systems that exist.
All the other ones
All
that we
the other
don't
ones
know about.
that we don't know about that
Okay.
might look like that.
I weirdly was sticking to facts we knew.
You should have QI brackets Earth version.
Yeah, that's it. The chances of being hit by an asteroid is about 1 in a billion if you go into an
That
asteroid.
would be really
The chances of anything coming from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1. They say, woo, wee, wee.
I kind of like her.
She's her own person.
Where's that song from?
That's from Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. When I was younger, we only had one tape in the car for summer holidays, and it was that one tape, and we listened to it for 10 years.
That's a really long holiday.
We had the same with Joseph's Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Oh, yeah.
A flash of light, my golden coat flew out of sight.
Colours melted into darkness. I was left alone.
Was left alone.
May I return to the beginning.
She got chilies.
The world and I,
The world and I.
we are still dreaming.
Yes.
The asteroid belt contains a lot less material than you might think. Why is this skirt called?
That was awesome.
That really was intolerable.
That was terrible.
I love
And you, all of you.
Oh, so much to say about that.
Oh, seriously, I want to know who that lady was.
She's your new favorite person?
She is my new favorite person. If she is a comedian, I want to watch her now. I want to know all about her in the blue. She was awesome.
Sorry, Sandy. She might be the new host. But no, these clips are really, really old. So much to say. First of all, I wonder if the producers are freaking out because the whole copyright implications. of
Oh
them
my
singing
gosh.
Their song, word for word, for like a whole 45 seconds.
And the audience sings it
The
too.
audience, I love that
it.
they joined
I
in,
love it.
especially the part where it was all, and like I don't know the song.
I don't know the song either.
I know what they're talking about. I'm not sure if they're talking about the Donny Osmond
That's-
version
I was
or if
saying.
there's other ones. I know he went and put that. It was out. I don't know if it was on Broadway, but it was all around the world. Like a pretty big show that he was in too.
I remember
But I think they also
watching
recorded
it.
it. Yes.
But I never
So
listened
I'm
to
assuming
the
that's what
tape.
they're talking about.
Yeah.
But the thing that just strikes me so much about this video is you have Sandy, you have Alan, and you have Joe, thank you. They get up and they walk off. She started. Okay. First of all, you can really analyze it and say, well, she's not the center of attention, so she's walking off. But I'm not going to be that person. I'm not going to say that. I think she and they really depicted UK like reaction from what we get in the comment section all the
Yeah,
time.
you're
We
right.
get made fun of all the time, Americans, for being, hey, how are you? And jovial and nice and all this kind of stuff. How are you? How are you? And here you have this
Two women,
positive
like,
thing.
having
They're
fun.
singing from a musical. The audience is joining in, and your average UK person,
Your British person's like,
subdued
goodbye.
person's like, this is too much. Is this turned to an American show or something? What the heck is going on here? We got to get out of here. This is just too much. That clearly perfectly depicted that whole situation.
That was hilarious. That was funny. That was
And me and myself, I don't call myself a very like outgoing, peppy person. That's not me. I'm also not like in my cave at all times talking to nobody. But I'm not your typical American, I guess, in that way. But you gotta admit, those people in the audience, those two ladies, you kind of had fun, being a little happy for a little while there.
I have to say, kind of off topic, quite interesting, but with what you were saying, a little video had popped up on Instagram, and it was between like different countries. It was like a little comedic group, but one person was England, and one person was like the United States, and one person was the Netherlands and Switzerland and different things.
So foil arms and hog?
Kind of, but different.
Oh.
But they're at the grocery store, and England comes up to the U.S. and is like, "Hey, America, how you doing?" And talking about like getting back together. And America was like, I can't remember what. I can't remember. But see, I'm worse with memories. But either way, it was just so funny about how like England. She was like, "England, you have cheated on us so many times. India." And, she's just naming all these places that they colonized, and she's going off. She's like, "I'm over it." And he's like, hey. He's like, "You guys left us. And then you tried to come back in 1812." And different things. But it was kind of funny. Anyway,
but you can't tell us what the video is.
Nope.
Or who made it.
Nope.
It's out there. Someone sure knows. Comment in the comment section.
It was hilarious, but it just kind of goes to show that I think that despite maybe some frustrations or anger or whatever may happen, I think that in general, I could be wrong, but for most Americans, although they tend to think that their country is best, many people from
most
each
people
country
have pride for their country.
absolutely think that their country is the best. But I think that for the most part, we're very open about traveling and enjoying other cultures. We have so many cultures here. But I feel like it's a little, no offense, don't hate, because I love England, going again this summer, so excited. But I feel like there's a little bit of like a hidden anger towards everybody else.
There's that rivalry type of aspect.
Yes.
And it's like, I love sports. I don't know why, because it breaks my heart every few months with my different teams that just are horrible. But I love sports, and so you have like that camaraderie slash rivalry. Yeah. And like right now, Major League Baseball, there's one team, the Dodgers, that are just signing everybody. They're just throwing so much money, and they're getting the best players by just buying them. And they already have the best team, so it's just driving me crazy. I could have an argument with a Dodgers fan right now about what they're doing is wrong for the sport, and they could say, "What are you talking about? Your team should just do that, and you're jealous." And there's all these different things where at the end of the day, we both are fans of baseball. We both are passionate about our teams. We both know some of the issues with our team, because when our team starts going on losing streaks, we'll just sit there and whine for hours in a little venting session. The only real difference is the fact that we like different teams.
Yeah,
and we hate each other's team because they are rivals, and we don't want to see the other team win because that means we're going to lose. And I feel like that's how it is in a lot of things, even politics. I'm not going to get into politics, but a lot of things like country relationships, because we speak the same language, 90% of the same words. We have such a history that's connected together in so many ways.
So many ways.
Yes, we as America branched off, obviously, so it was originally the UK or whatever. But yes, you have those things, but at the end of the day, we can visit each other's countries. We're not, for the most part, the vast majority, we're not going there causing any type of violent situations or issues or destroying land. We're just sitting there trying to enjoy it. But we can't help but kind of poke fun at each other a little bit. And I thought this was a great depiction of that.
Yes,
if you like our
good
reaction in any way, sorry, cut you off there.
You're great.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.
Goodbye.